I'm so excited. I'm going to be updating my permanent outdoor lights. I have these on and I screwed them all in, but with these new ones, the best lights out there for the best price, they compared to Govee lights. They sent them to me. It's Asahom. These are so good. I've done so much research and I can't tell you, I've been thinking about them nonstop. I am giddy about it. So I kind of know how I'm going to lay it out. I have these greens and they're in the way. This would be way too close to the wall. So I just do it just right there on that as furthest away. I like it that way because it actually covers it during the daytime so that if people are driving by, they're not going to be able to see your lights. So it just looks good. I went around all the neighborhoods and the professional permanent outdoor lights, they are all closest to the outside. So I will be unscrewing these the same time that I will be sticking the new ones on. Be fun. Before you install, you first need to plug all of your lights together. You have to make sure that they all work before you do all the work installing them, and then you realize, oh shoot, some of them aren't turning on. That would be terrible. Make sure that they're pushed all the way together, and then screw the cover on to make sure that they stay together, and it also protects it from moisture. Lastly, attach the controller. Then the power adapter. And let's plug it in. Oh, they all work and it's so pretty and vibrant. What my older lights that are not this brand didn't do, they didn't have a true red or orange, and the white looked blue. The warm white looked too yellow. It just not good. And this one does. Oh my gosh, hallelujah. And it is so bright. All that is exciting, but I will tell you what I'm most excited after we install these bad boys. These can do anything. I'm just so happy with these. Okay, let's get into it. First step is to lay out your first section. You want to make sure there's not too much tension on your string or the lights won't stick because there's just too much weight. I unfortunately decided to install these on the windiest day and my tripod could not compete with the wind at this section. Oh, so sad. Make sure to hold the lights on for at least 8 seconds. I didn't have any problems with them coming off. I have to say, this ladder was the MVP. Get yourself a good, sturdy, heavy-duty ladder that can go different heights. I don't think I would have been able to do it with a light aluminum ladder, especially on this windy of a day. It gave me the confidence to do it by myself. All right, enough of the time lapse. Here's a close-up of what I'm doing. Two of them. The ones up top, take this off, put it in my pocket, and then hold it on for at least 8 seconds. And then with this, you want to make sure that there's not a lot of tension on it. So if it's still wrapped up in a ball, you need to take that off as long as it's touching the ground. You're good. And then nobody tells you this, but you need, can I see? You need these guys if you want your lighting to look good. So this is the, you want to show them the container? This is what you need. And then you get your hammer. And you just push the white part down. And then hammer it in. And then you just keep on going. And this would go by a lot faster if I weren't uninstalling my old ones that do as much as the new ones. I'm so excited about. You can connect 800 feet worth of lights and I'm only doing 150. That is insane. That is more than any other light company can do. These are the best, I'm telling you. You need to get these. We've got these guys that have the signal amplifier, but it helps me extend the power cord because I don't want the power cord right up here. It'd be too heavy. Until I get power up here, I have to plug it in outside. So anyways, then I just grab my, oh yeah, I was going to put it here so that it's not, so we don't want the power cord where it could get moisture, rain on. Okay, and I'll add another one there, but I'm losing light, so I'm gonna just hurry get this plugged in. I just finished. Oh my gosh. Look. I got it. I'm actually gonna just slip it under this window, which will be perfect. But it just started going. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Got it done in a day. What a day. Okay, I'll wait till it gets a little darker to show you. I'm going to set up the app. But, oh, it looks so good. To schedule your lights, the app has a place to do it if you click on the timer. As you can see, I already set up 2. It has it in military time, but when the time changes, you'd have to change the time you want your lights on and back off. But you can do this with Alexa. So let's add this to it. Go to your profile and click on Alexa and link your device. Once that's done, click on the light bulb to see your devices. Click on permanent lights. Now create a routine. Click the plus sign on the top right corner. Click on when plus sign and then schedule sunrise. You'll have to add your location so it knows when sunrise will be if you haven't already. Repeat, click on every day, click save, then next. Alexa will add an action, click smart home, go to lights, select permanent lights, and click on the power. Turn off, click next, then save, and the routine was created successfully. Now let's create a routine to have them turn on when the sun sets. When, add an event, schedule, sunset, repeat every day, save, then next. Alexa will add an action, smart home, lights, permanent lights, power, turn on. You can also change the brightness or the color, which is kind of cool. Click next and save, and you're all set. So what I love about this is that you can actually control each individual light bulb. So I'm going to show you for Christmas. This is red, white, and green, or you can do, oh, isn't that pretty? It's so bright. Or for Halloween. Anyways, I just love the look of that because not all of these outdoor lights can do that, and they switch too. It's so cool. So let me show you how you can change each individual. You go to live, back to that, then you go to pixel, and then I always go down to 20 because it's easier to control. So actually, let me show you. If you're at 30, look how small that is. When you're trying to fill the color, it's going to be like really hard. Okay, so let's go back to 20. You can even do 10 if you want to. And we're going to do 4th of July. So we're going to do red, white, and blue. I like to just make it one solid color. And then I go to fill color, and then let's do white. And then I just go, so red, white, blue. So you'll do 2. And I accidentally messed up, so I go to here, and I can undo, and then hit. Okay, so you got red, white, and blue, and if you want it to be motionless, that's what it looks like. You go forward, and here's the speed that you can just bring it down. That's what wave looks like. Then rain. And again, you can make it go.
Speed fast?
Mm-hmm. Cycle. I think cycle is close to what forward and backward does. Here's flicker, and it flicks to white. I don't know. I guess to your background color. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then pulse. So anyways, that is how you can just change each individual light bulb to whatever you want to do. I really like that. And then if you want to save this one, you go back to the main screen to the heart, and it'll say add fave. And so you can say 4th of July, or you can just do like red, white, blue. If you want holidays, you go to preset, and then they have all these different kind of Halloween. I mean, here's Christmas. There's St. Patrick's Day. And then there's a birthday one. They just have really cool different
presets.
Here's a baby shower. And there's their own Independence Day. That's pretty cool. And then you can go to natural. And they've got a rainbow, cherry blossoms. This is winter. I first like to do is you go to effects, and then you just scroll down. There are lots of different kinds of effects that you can do. Pacifica is kind of cool. Look at that. So we're going to stay on Pacifica. If you click on this, this is where you can change the speed of it. It can go fast, and then you can slow it down as well, whatever speed you like. And if you want to change the color, then you get off of effects, and it still has that effect. And then you go to palette, and they have all of these different kinds of colors all together that you can choose from. And it still has that same effect. You're just switching whatever colors you want. Yeah, look how cool that is. And then you want to do the same effect. Let's see what it looks like in blue and green, or the lava. And if you want to slow it down, you're like, oh, I like this color, that's way too fast, and you go back to the effect, and it'll still be right there, the washing machine that you can click on. and then you can slow it down. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Have fun going through all of these different, you can really do anything you like. There's AI too, if you want to ask them, say like a girl birthday, and then it'll do it. Fairy twinkle effect, we'll say okay, use it, and then it goes to that. So if you're not sure, just have AI do it for you. And then if you just want the white lights, what I love about this, the color, you go to color, and then look, you can do all the different colors of the white. The cool light, all the way to warm light. And it's so bright.